everybody, and welcome back to Heartful Interviews. For our second interview, we have Kim today. Hi, Kim. Welcome, and thank you so much for doing our interviews. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderfully for a Monday in quarantine.
Fantastic. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Kim, for joining us. We are so excited to talk to you a little bit about your camp experience and to learn a little bit more about, what you're doing today and kind of how you've been keeping up during your quarantine time. So to start, I just want to ask you the first basic question. How did you figure out and learn about Camp Korey when you first got involved?
Well, I actually learned about Camp Korey through, lo and behold, Josh. Camp Korey was, the top of his list of places he wanted to apply, and so he just went for it and kind of just dove in headfirst after that.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey with Camp Korey? You've had lots of different positions here and you've been involved for a long time. So I want to hear a little bit about that.
In 2015, I was summer staff photographer, which was super fun. I mean, it was a great way to dive headfirst into camp, like I said, and just being able to observe everything happening around you. Started off with that, and then it was October of 2015, I started Camp TU as a hospital outreach coordinator, working in Seattle and Tacoma, going to your local hospitals, bringing the fun of camp into the playrooms and bedside visits and inpatient rooms and in clinics for outpatient. And it was just a lot of fun getting to bring the magic of camp into the hospital. And it really felt like we were bringing the mission, I guess, full circle.
That's amazing. Our Camp TU program is such an important piece of camp. So it's so cool that you got to kind of journey from, your summer staff experience into that role. So that's super cool to hear and learn more about that. What are you up to now? And kind of through what you're doing currently, how did camp kind of inspire you in that, what your current position?
Currently, I am the Learning and Engagement Coordinator at the Museum of Northwest Art over in La Conner, Washington, which is just a nice little 30-minute drive through the beautiful farm flats of Skagit Valley. So I'm working at the museum, and we host school tours and visit classrooms, doing art projects, and it's really fun getting to engage the community with the museum through art, and lots of good stuff. So it looks a little bit different right now, though, since schools are closed and all of the impacts that the virus has had on everything. So the museum's closed, schools are closed, but we're still chugging along, working from home. Mumford's my, fuzzy little assistant that doesn't do anything. I feel like camp kind of inspired me, though, to continue wanting to work with kids and just showing me how important it is to immerse yourself in the community, and how those are the most rewarding jobs sometimes, when you get to serve your local community and get connected with people and get to see the benefits and the impact of your work, which is really awesome.
What have you kind of learned from camp that you carry with you?
Oh, gosh.
It's a hard question.
So much. How do you package so much into one little answer? I feel like a few different things that I've learned are the most important things that I carry with me would be the power of inclusivity, and just how important it is to make sure everyone's voice is heard and make sure everyone feels that they're valued and their opinion is valued, and just how important that is in terms of building a community. I love the just the power of community you feel at camp.
Yeah.
And just learning that lesson and carrying it with you through your everyday life is super powerful. If we can make the world a little bit more like camp each day, we're all better off for that.
That's awesome. I love that. That's so beautiful. Inclusion can be taken into so many different pieces of the world and should be in everything we do. So that's amazing that camp taught you that lesson and that you've been able to carry it with you. So thanks so much, Kim, for sharing all of that. We're going to jump into our next segment, which is our camp game time. Yay! So Kim, we have 5 camp trivia questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
First question. What year was Camp Korey founded?
Ooh, okay. I know that my first year at Camp Korey was 2015, and that was a 10-year anniversary. So minus 10 equals 2005.
Yay! You got your question right. Good job, Kim. Fantastic. Okay, next question. You just said 2015 was your first summer.
Yes.
Do you remember what the theme of 2015 summer was?
Endless adventure.
Yes, endless adventures. What a great summer. That was also my first summer at camp. Okay, next question. So as you know, and as our audience probably knows, Camp Korey is part of the Series Fun Children's Network. And Series Fun has camps just like Camp Korey all over the world. My question for you is, do you know how many Serious Fun camps are in the United States?
Camp Korey. North Star Reach in Michigan.
Yes.
Double H Ranch in New York. Hole in the Wall in Connecticut. Boggy Creek in Florida. Roundup River Ranch in Colorado. Flying Horse Farms in Ohio. Painted Turtle in California. And I feel like there's one more. Oh, what is it? I know there's 9. It's the NASCAR camp.
Yes.
Victory Junction!
Victory Junction in North Carolina. Amazing job, Kim. You got it. Who was the founder of Serious Fun?
Sir Paul Newman.
Paul Newman. We love him. He is fantastic. I would like you to name your 3 favorite Camp Korey traditions.
I really love singing Stars in the Sky, not necessarily at the beginning campfire, but like on the last day of camp. It's always super meaningful and beautiful.
Yes.
I love wish flags because they're just like a constant reminder of like what this place means and the beauty and the impact it has on the world. And it's really fun, especially since I live at camp. I just get to like see them every time I come through the gate or when I'm walking through the hive. So that's really nice. Silly-O, even though I hate getting messy and I didn't really participate in it very much, except for like the 1 week that I was a counselor, being able to take photos of all the fun and just like all the color and the goop and everything, it just makes for really awesome photos and everyone's like having such a great time and cutting loose. And
no, that's perfect. Yeah, I think Silly-O, some of the pictures that are captured at Silly-O are really just some of the most amazing ways to share camp with people. So I love that that's one of your favorite traditions because that's so powerful and an easy way to kind of tell people a little bit about camp. So love it. Fantastic job. You have gotten all 5 questions correct, Kim. Yay! You are the winner today. Good job. Warm fuzzies to you.
Warm fuzzies.
I would love for you to share maybe like one word that describes like your camp experience and what you learned from camp, and then just how you brought that into your life.
Either love or friendship, just because those are like the strongest things and your biggest takeaways from camp, right, is the relationships and the connections you made. I just find that the relationships that I've made and the friendships that I've made through camp are going to probably last me a lifetime because, you know, they've experienced just such a wonderful and unique place that is truly special. And yeah, like, you know, you have your friends from school and your family and your friends from home, but like nothing really compares to that camp experience where you can just like truly be your authentic self and be truly accepted fully for what that means. And like that's just like such an empowering thing, not only for the kids and the campers, but for us as staff.
Yes.
So love.
I love that.
Like this camp radiates love or like radiates friendship. I don't know.
Yes.
Choose the word that you find most applicable. But
I think both are so intertwined that we can use both. That's fantastic. I couldn't agree more. I think, you know, the friendships that people make, especially like the campers, it's just stuff that will carry on forever and little pieces that you'll keep in your heart. So I love that. That's beautiful, Kim. Final question for you. If you could share anything with your campers right now, like if they were in front of you and you had a moment to kind of share a piece of advice or some like words of wisdom, what would you say to them?
I would say to them that I know things are really crazy and weird and kind of in a place of we're unsure of what the future is going to look like, but just know that you guys are loved and valued and appreciated, and you guys are going to have such an amazing impact on this world moving forward, and you guys are our future leaders. And you know, I have all the faith in the world that you guys are going to rock it. And like I don't know, I just trust your vision, and you guys are a group of kids with awesome values, and you guys are just going to set out the world and trailblaze. So even though things are kind of weird right now, just knowing that the future is in your hands is a really exciting concept for a adult in the world who's going to be an old gal someday. So I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you guys do, and just know that you have a whole network of camp family supporting you. Oh, hey, Mumford.
Including Mumford.
And yeah, we just want to see you thrive, and your guys' experiences and perspectives is what this world needs more of. So don't be afraid to share it.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our Heartful interviews. It's been so wonderful catching up with you and hearing a little bit about how you're doing. I'm sending you all the warm fuzzies and to Mumford as well. Thank you. Bye, Mumford.